Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are live over here on the Ningen Plays channel, and today we are going to be playing The Long Dark, which is this awesome survival game that I've been playing on and off now for years. Finally got the bug to go back to it, so let's put like the more cold light on. I think that works nicely for this. So it's basically a survival game in a giant sandbox in the frozen Canadian wilderness. You have to survive using your wits and various tools and things you can come across along the way. Hunting, trapping, scavenging, trying to survive the wilderness. And there isn't really a goal as such other than just survive for as long as you can. So it's kind of got this cool like painted cell shaded sort of like art style. You can see in the bottom corner we've got our various different indicators. We've got our health bar overall at the bottom, and then we've got four, I can't pause it and show them at the same time, but we've got four little like trackers, and those are our temperature, are sort of like tiredness, thirst and hunger. So we need to keep those topped up at all times, and if they start to drop low, then our health will start to go down. Which am I going? This way. So the only thing about the game as well is there are no in-game maps. Like, you basically have no idea where you are at any given time, which is kind of crazy, but fortunately the community of this game, the game's been around for like 10 years, so the community of this game has been very good of making their own like maps, and they're all on the wiki and stuff. So fortunately I do have maps available, so I can have a rough idea as to where I'm going. And hopefully, great, that was empty. Rubbish. Yeah, so we have our inventory. This is all the stuff I got to start with in this game. So you've got your various like slots where you can equip clothes. I don't have any gloves. I don't have any hat or anything yet. I've got our status thing here. You can get various like illnesses, afflictions. Like, this is the thing about it being cold outside quite a lot. But if you stay inside too long, you can get cabin fever. So then you have to go outside for a certain amount of time. There are animals, so if you want to play it on the easiest difficulty, like if you want to try it out, it's available on Steam and consoles. I think on Steam you get it's like the survival mode is like separate from the campaign, because there's a campaign that does actually have a story where you play as a specific character and follow a story, or there's the sandbox like survival mode, which is the mode that I like and what I'm playing now. And yeah, you can play it on the easiest difficulty if you just want to survive as long as you can in the elements with what you can find. And wildlife won't attack you. But on the normal difficulty, we can be attacked by wolves, bears. There's a moose in some of the locations who will absolutely fuck you up if you let it attack you. Yeah, so you can play it on easy where wildlife doesn't attack you. But that's no fun. So we're playing it on normal. Now I say that, of course, but I'd started a game. I got the bug to play this again, and had started a game a few days. Well, it's probably 2 weeks ago now, maybe. And the thing with this game is it has like an autosave in various stages. So every time you sleep, it autosaves. Funnily enough, if you get injured, it autosaves to try and stop you from like cheeky shenanigans, I guess. And then I think there's a couple of other instances where it will autosave. And once it saves, that's it. There is no like load menu. There's no option. So if you die, then that's it. You're just dead. And you go back to the main menu. So the whole point of the game is how long can you survive? Yeah, without dying and slipping into the long dark, as they say on the menu when you die. So yeah, the funny thing is, as I say, I started this about 2 weeks ago. Got super back into it. I'd built up I'd found an abandoned farmhouse. I built up a stash. various different tools and like weapons. You can find a rifle. I'd made a bow and arrow. And then as I was playing it just before the stream, I got attacked by a cougar and got killed. So, so basically, just in time for the stream, I am starting a whole new game because I died. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, it's an auto hardcore mode game, exactly. Like, if you do something, all you can do is, like, say, for example, if I slept, so it saves, and then I decide to go out, and all of a sudden there's, like, a blizzard, and I get lost, and I'm freezing to death. The only thing I can do is, like, force quit the game back to the dashboard, and then it would at least load back from the point where I slept. But if I stayed out in the snow, like, too long, and actually, like, froze to death, then, yes, like, the game would just be over. So... yeah, it's like... oh, backpack. This one going to be empty? Ah, that's 3 backpacks and they've all been empty. So, I've got a strategy that I developed over years of playing this for starting a new game. Yeah, I went in and told Little Blue that I just died, like right before the stream started. And she was so upset on my behalf. And I was just like, it happens. Because... yeah, we just have to start again. So it gives us a good opportunity to just start a whole new, fresh game for the stream. This is not where I thought I was. I guess I have to go up this way. So yeah, I've developed a strategy over the years after having played it a bunch. So what I've done is I've started in the area that is one of the ones that was added in a later DLC. And it's considered one of the harshest areas in the game. There are no buildings at all. So a lot of the time, if it's cold outside, you can take shelter in like a structure. There are no buildings outside at all. But if we can make our way to a specific place on the map, which once you start, the only way you can really know where you are, because of these like maps that the community have created, is when you get into locations that have a certain name, like a named place. Like, for example, this could be called like... many trees clearing or something. I don't know, just make up a stupid name on the spot. Once you get into it, it comes up on the screen in like the top corner to tell you that that's where you are. So when you spawn into a new game, you kind of just have to wander around a little bit until you get a thing come up on the screen that tells you where you are. Then find that on the map, and then that's how you can kind of figure out like where you've started from and then where you need to go next after that. So, we're going to use the map, and then basically what we do in this starting area is we have to try and find our way to an area up in the mountain. We have to climb a rope and all sorts of crazy stuff. And we find this mine, abandoned mine. And when I go in there, there will be a thing you can pick up called a technical backpack, which basically, in my inventory here, you can see in the top corner, I'm carrying 6.15 out of 30 kilograms. When I pick up the technical backpack, that it will increase that to 35 kilograms. So straight away, that gives you like a nice little extra starting boost. And then also in that mine are these things called crampons, which you can equip in the accessory slot up here. They're basically like spiked snowshoes. And the reason why they're good is because whenever you have to climb ropes or anything to climb mountains in this game, it drains a lot of your energy. And if you run out of energy while you're climbing the rope, you can literally just fall off and die. But the thing that can be really tricky is you could be climbing a rope and you get to like a secondary ledge. Oh God, I need to go down there. So according to the map, I can, if I'm very careful, work my way down these bits of the mountain. This is like a one-way shortcut. Because obviously, as you might expect, falling from a large height will instantly kill me. So I've got to be very careful. I've got a Skyrim mountain goat my way down this mountain as like a one-way shortcut. Because wait, where am I trying to get to? So I need to go... oh God, I need to go all the way up here. Okay. There should be a cave once I get down here, which I might have to try and take shelter in for the night. Oh God, I hope this is... okay, yeah, no, I can go this way. I think. Oh god, no. Can I go? Oh shit, I don't think I can go that way. Uh-oh. I might already be off to a bad start. Because also, if it gets dark and you don't have a torch or something like that, then you can't see. Okay, here we go. It's just like a big snowdrift. You can see in the bottom right now, it's got the red, like, sort of incline symbol. If you're walking on uneven ground, you can, like, sprain your ankle or wrist or whatever, like, fall over and hurt yourself. Okay, so is this the cave? Yes. Sweet. Okay, I know where I am on the map. This is Stone Shelf Cave. Yep, there we go. Do I have a lantern? I do not. Great. It is basically now, you can see the dial in the top right, so it is basically almost the middle of the night. Okay, so I'm going in the cave, which at least is warm. I can't see anything, so there could be items in the cave. I don't think there is in this one, but I can't see, so I don't know. So I'm going to pop out my bedroll, and I need to make sure I pick it up before I leave, otherwise I could get caught in a situation where I actually can't sleep and then die. So that's always fun. So you choose how long to sleep for. You sleep for a little bit, and then obviously this will put up our sleepiness gauge. I've now woken up fully rested, but I am now hungry and thirsty. Oh god, I've started with a stale chocolate bar, a can of peaches, and a little bit of water. Great. And it also sounds very, very windy outside, so... Oh god, it's going to be really cold, isn't it? Wait, I didn't pick up the bedroll, did I? What did I just say? And I can't see! Oh no, I did pick it up. Okay, good. Oof. Okay, so I don't really want to be out at night, but at the same time, fortunately it's not dark enough that I can't see. So... I think also the game gives you a bit of leniency that when you start a new game, wolves don't spawn for like a day or two. Because coming across a wolf now would be very, very unfortunate for me. Because yeah, I've got to work my way along here, and I should be able to find a rope that I can climb. As well as, I think, a dead body with a backpack. Just need to be really careful in this very beginning bit of the game because I've got basically nothing. Yeah, see, I've got to climb like all the way up there. Like also, I just can't see, so like I don't know where the rope is going to be because you know, I can't see anything. But I rested. I'm well rested. I also experienced 2 of those 3 things when I wake up. Hint: it's not well rested. Yeah, that's the other good thing. So but now if you sleep in a proper bed, you can get the well rested buff, which gives you some extra like energy and stuff. You can also get, as long as you keep yourself from starving for like 3 days, so letting my hunger gauge completely run out. If I keep myself from starving for 3 days, I get the well-fed buff as well, which also lets me carry more stuff. But you can see we've got our grip meter in the bottom right. If that gets to 0, I fall off the rope. And also you can see, even though we fully slept and fully rested, climbing up that rope cost me like 1/4 of my stamina. Okay, so I've climbed up this one rope. I've got to go around here. There should be a campfire up ahead. A burnt out campfire. A lot of the stuff is random as well, so there'll be markings on the map of stuff that you could find, but they might not always be there. Like weapons and stuff, there's like a chance that they'll spawn, but it's not 100% guaranteed. Like there's a chance that I'll come across a deer carcass, but I didn't. And yeah, you can hunt animals. Once you kill animals like rabbits, deer, wolves, bears, you can skin them for their pelts, which you can then make into clothes and stuff. You can obviously eat the meat. if you want to get... Oh, a knife. Good. At least I've got a knife now. But yeah, now I've got to climb another rope. And then after this, I've got to climb another rope. So, oh god, there's like another 2 ropes. Oh man, this is going to be... I don't know, this is going to be tough. Go, go, go. This one's not too high, fortunately. Yo, Gerardo, how's it going? Oh god, the problem is my grip thing, not so much my tiredness. But fortunately, as long as there are these mini ledges, which took me ages to learn when I played the game for the first time, I have to go up a bit more. You can stop on like a ledge and recharge my stamina a little bit. Oh, some potato chips.
Any good to eat.
Just laying in the snow. Let's go. And a backpack. Hell yeah. With some mouldy beef jerky. Okay. I mean, I could try starting a fire on the ledge and then sleeping a little bit more, I guess. Oh, do I not have... It's too... Oh, okay. It's too windy to start a fire here. Which way's the wind blowing from, then? Oh, right, of course, directly towards me. Piss. Okay, so... We'll get up there from here. Can I make it? Well, let's hope so, because I'll risk freezing to death otherwise. I'm okay, but I have a cold. Ah, that sucks. Oh, God. You can see as you get more tired, like, you climb slower as well. God. I think I should just make it. Now, unfortunately, this is the other side of the mine, and you can, like, shortcut down these rocks, and that's how I, like, left the mine when I started my game the other day. But because I've come from this direction, I have to go this way. Is there anything over here? I don't know. There's a body, but it's on the actual bit you would climb down.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I do. I need to find somewhere that's actually, like, in cover so I can... I don't have an axe, do I? So I can't harvest this. No. See, now I've got hypothermia risk because I am out in the cold. Okay, this is sheltered from the wind. That's what that symbol at the top means.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
No, we can do it. Light a fire. I have a 60% chance for it to work. Go fire, you got this. And so obviously you also have like...
Come on.
Oh no, it didn't work. Shit. Oh no, and now I don't have any... Oh god. That was my one chance.
I'm so cold.
Because now I don't have tinder, which is one of the things you need to start a fire. You need a thing to light it with. So like matches. You need wood. And then you need, like, while you've got low fire skill, you need something like a tinder plug or some paper or something. So I might already be screwed. Because now I can't start a fire. So I'm probably going to freeze to death. I can't sleep because I will just freeze to death. But I'm definitely going to be too tired to climb this rope. So I'm probably just dead now. Okay, I can make a tinder plug out of the stick that I have. I really need it to stop being windy. Okay, I've got 2 tinder plugs. I can have 2 attempts to start a fire. I only have a 60% chance to win, but there's nothing I can do. No!
Come on.
Okay, last chance.
Goddamn freezing.
And then otherwise I'm probably just dead. Oh, are you kidding me? I had some accelerant the whole time.
Well...
Just pour lighter fluid on it. Okay, so all I can really do is now just get my bedroll out and sleep next to the fire for an hour. Okay, it has now stopped being windy, so I might be able to get away with sleeping longer, because I do not have enough energy to climb up this rope that I now can't even see. There it is. So it kind of depends how cold it is, because if it's too cold, I will actually freeze to death, but if it's not too cold, I might be okay. Okay, it feels like 6 degrees. Okay, that's not so. It's not actually that cold currently. I just got to take a risk and sleep. Hey, Chad Radster, you absolute legend. Oh, good. I woke up freezing because it is actually cold again now. So now I'm in real trouble. Okay. Well, all I can do is... Wait, I can't even see the rope again now.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Where? There it is. Is there a ledge part way up I can stop at? I think so. Good evening, legends. Hey, how's it going, my dude? Hope you are good. Oh no. I don't know if I'm going to make it. How is this not a ledge? Like... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not going to make it. I just have to hope I can climb down far enough before it makes me fall off. Uh-oh. Okay, fortunately I managed to climb down. Now, I wouldn't have been able to climb up.
Just lay down. Have a little sleep right here.
Okay, I think I'm probably dead now. Yeah, it's too cold. That's it. I'm screwed. Okay, the bedroll is actually in the wind. I don't know if that makes a difference if I can move it to, like, here. No, I'm still... Where is it, like, where would I be sheltered from? No, I didn't mean to do that. I might die. Oh yeah, if you have hypothermia risk for too long, you can get frostbite. If you get frostbite, you get a permanent debuff. I've eaten 2 ham and egg roll sandwiches and then a beef hot dog with bacon. Hey, let's go. Still debating if I should make an infect EDH deck. I don't think you should. I played that last time just for the funnies before I, like, took it apart, because it's just one of those things that nobody likes playing against those kind of decks. Oh, this is... I'm so fucked. Yeah, because if you actually get frostbite, it's like a permanent debuff that you can never get rid of. So... Because I don't have a hat and I don't have gloves. Shit. Well, I think I might have to start again. So the unfortunate thing about this strategy is it's very risky. And yeah, because this area is very like harsh and unforgiving, so yeah, I can't do anything here. See, if I was just lucky and it wasn't as cold as it is right now, then I'd be fine. So I'm just gonna yeet myself off the mountain. I died from massive internal injuries after falling. Well. So yeah, this is the easiest difficulty where wildlife won't attack you, but we don't go for that. And they've got all these different areas we can start at. Eventually we will slowly but surely work our way to all of them. But we also have these like badges that you unlock by doing challenges, so whenever you start a new playthrough, you can have these perks. So like stamina bar recharges faster, sprinting burns less calories, consume less calories, and slight temperature boost, which obviously didn't help me in that last one, did it? So basically I don't want to go the route where I have to climb up like 55 mountains. So hopefully I just start in a better place next time. Oh no, it's the same place. This is where I started last time. Okay, so I know where that is on the map. So let's see. I don't know. I need to put the map somewhere else because having... the chats. Actually, I could put the map there. I could put that there. Have the chats on that side. Have the map there. There we go. Because now I can actually see both. I forgot about the early stream. Oh no! I have to start all over again. That's unfortunate. But it's okay. You can do it. Okay. How do I get back to... what's the easy way to get to... I want to get to there. So I need to get to there, ideally. Oh god, this area is so big. That's the main problem. Wow. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sorry, baby. Okay. So I'm going to try a different strategy from last time, because climbing up those mountains is very difficult. Frostbite meme. That's the problem. I tried to tap too many snow mountains. I should try and pick up... well, I have to break that one down, so it takes time, and then I have to stand out in the cold. But I should try and pick up as many sticks as I can along the way, so I can use them for more when I do eventually get to start a fire. Oh yeah, I can throw stones. While I have no weapons, I can knock out rabbits by throwing stones at them, which will then allow me to grab them and cook them. These mushrooms are actually really good if you can find a bunch of them. If you get a certain number of them, you can grind them up and make a tea, which will restore some of your lost health. So that can be really helpful. So I need to go this way to the point where I go underneath a log. Is this the right direction for that? I don't think so. Must be more this way. Stick. Oh yeah, if you see a circle of birds, there's usually a dead body. Which if it's a person, they sometimes have stuff. If it's an animal, you can harvest, although the body's usually frozen, which means it takes longer. You can also pick up feathers off the ground from wherever there are birds circling around, and feathers have to be used when you make arrows. So it's always useful to find those. Yeah, so it's a dead deer, but I don't have any tools, so I can't harvest any meat or anything. Okay, so I guess I'll just carry on this way for now. I'm not 100% sure I am actually in the place I think I am on the map, but...
Can't feel my hands.
So that's the problem in this area starting here, because obviously you start with very little stuff in terms of like equipment and clothing and everything, is that it's this area is very cold. Pillars footrest. Oh, okay, this is absolutely not where I thought I was. So I do need to go back this way. Oh god, now it's like super misty as well, like I can barely see. Well, this is the way I came from.
I'm freezing.
So I should have to go back this way, apparently. Yeah, it's typical, because like I said, I died right before in the game I was playing. I was quite excited to like get on stream and be like, hey, look how well I'm doing so far. Like, I'd found this farmhouse and made it my base. I had a bunch of weapons that I'd found and like repaired. I had loads of like food stocked up in the cupboards and everything. Like I was off to a really, really good start, and I was looking forward to that being like the stream like game basically. And then yeah, literally like 10 minutes before the stream started, I got killed by a cougar. Which is why when I started this game, I turned off the option for cougars to be in the game. Because they were a thing that were added with a DLC ages ago, and I haven't actually played it since they were added. And they're an absolute nightmare. If you come across one of them, they're almost impossible to kill. And they sort of like drive-by hit you. So every time it charged at me, I was shooting it with my bow and arrow, hitting it, but I would lose like a little bit of my HP. And so by the time it then did that like drive-by attack on me a couple of times, that was enough to kill me, which I should have been smart, and after the first couple of times it hit me, just like force quit the game and gone back to my like previous like autosave. But I stubbornly thought I might actually be able to kill it. I cannot figure out where this bit on the map it's like trying to say that I am. Is it here? Okay, I think it might be here. Yes, there's the log that we go underneath. Okay. Okay, I finally know where I am on the map. So we got a plastic container. Anything in here? Nope. Good. So go under this log. More birds circling. Trying to work out like where from here, according to the map, I should go next, because I know where I want to end up. But how do I get there is the question. So I need to go... Wait, can I go that way? Where am I now? All the way down there. Okay. Oh, God. I'll go this way. Go down here. Okay, yeah, it's a one-way, like, you can go down, but... Oh, wow. I'd get hurt, though, surely. How is it not warm in here? So I'm going through a little tunnel in the rocks. Some trousers. And some pistol bullets. For a pistol that I don't have. But let's go. That's a little bit of extra warmth. Second pair of trousers. So... Some more of those mushrooms, that's good. More sticks. Now, according to this, if I go this way, there should be a bridge back here. But I'm not going to go over, but there should be... There might be some matches nearby it that I can pick up. Because yeah, I don't use the map to like as a guide or anything like when I'm playing it generally too much, but just as part of this like starting strategy, you kind of need to have a good start, otherwise you can get completely unstuck. Okay, so I don't want to go that way. So yeah, I have to go up that rope. Ah. Oh, that's just a log. Coming back towards that log, I thought it was a body. God, that's a really high one. Well, here we go. Climb up and hope for the best. I mean, we can climb relatively quick when we're not super tired already, but... Fortunately, we also started at a much better time of day, where it's not like nighttime almost straight away after we started. So I do think we're in a much better spot this time. So I've climbed up this rope. I need to go... God, where do I need to go now? All the way up, basically. So I just got to go like this way for a long time. Fortunately, the game also has like an auto walk thing, so like if you click in the stick, you will just automatically walk forwards. So I still have to like steer myself, but you can just auto walk forward, which is helpful. I'm not like 100% sure because it's so misty as well. I'm not actually completely sure that I am going the right way. Also, we need to come across like any sort of like landmark thing, like where it says there will be certain type of like tree or something that you can harvest. I need to come across those kind of like things and then be able to look at the map and go, oh, okay, I'm probably like roughly about there. But yeah, I know, accidentally walked into Silent Hill, true. I've took a terrible wrong turn. Okay, so I've come to some frozen water, so that could be there. So I still just need to keep going up this way, I think. Okay, I think I know where I am. I think that's... okay, I think that's there, so I need to go up. But eventually I will come to another rope, so I need to get all of this stuff for making a fire. Because I have to be able to make a fire that can burn long enough that I can sleep next to it for a couple of hours to regain all of my stamina that I will then need to be able to climb a bunch of ropes. Okay, mushroom, 2 lots of mushrooms. Okay, I think I'm in the right place. Ashes of Ariandel bonfire lit. You imagine, yeah, it comes up on my screen, and the then I'm going to get invaded. So it's over here. Yeah, there we go. Oh God, it's another high one. Well, actually, it's not super high. I think I can make it. Yeah, just get the text come up on the screen saying Chad Redster has invaded. Just about. Okay. Birds are circling somewhere. Should be a dead deer here somewhere, apparently. A signpost and some rose hips. You can use those to make a tea that's like an antibiotic effect, I think. But yeah, I'm never going to make it up this rope, so this is where we now have to make a fire and hope we can sleep enough to be able to then climb that ladder. Oh, the thing's right there. I like walked right past it. Yeah, there's a couple more sticks. And we'll grab the feathers from over here so that I'll eventually... I mean, you eventually get so many that you're never going to run out, but it's nice to grab as many as you can early on. So that then once you do get the ability to start crafting and making a bow and arrow and stuff, you have all the things you need to be able to make it. So I'm going to do what I did last time and remember that you should start with an accelerant. So I can use that to make sure that I guaranteed start this fire. All of these sticks. Okay, so we can make a 3-hour fire. So, how much water do I have? Oh, I have a cup of coffee apparently, which is cold. So I can warm that up. Drink that. Sleep for 3 hours. It gives me a pretty decent amount of stamina back, to be fair. The campfire also apparently is going to last 41 minutes, so... maybe I should just try sleeping another hour. Okay, so now it's cold, but... I've got a pretty decent amount of stamina, so... let's go for it. Go, go, go! I think this is the last rope that I'll have to climb for a little bit, so... So... we should now be at a place called High Meadow. Perfect. And there should be a dead guy somewhere nearby that may potentially have a gun. No, that's... I just climbed up there, turn left. That's the bridge I want to go across eventually. So is the body up here? Okay, this is where it could potentially have spawned, but it didn't. Okay, well, nothing I can do. I'm just lucky we got a good time of day start for this spawn. Otherwise, it could be getting dark. Oh, a book. Sewing book. Yeah, so you also have a bunch of different skills for everything you do. So, like when you kill an animal, harvesting the things from its body, you can upgrade your skill in that so that you get faster at it and all sorts of other bonuses. Mending, because you have to repair your clothes and stuff. All the different weapons have their own skill. So the more you use the weapon, the more skilled you get in using it. But you can also find, like I just did, you can find skill books out in the world that if you spend time reading them, so you have to dedicate time to just stand and read. But if you spend time reading them, you can get permanent increases to those those stats, which obviously can be very useful, especially early on for the weapons and stuff. Or early on for any of the skills, any of the books you find will basically give you a whole level in that ability. So, especially things like fire starting, which if you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere and you're very desperate to start a fire or you could die, like we saw in that previous run at the beginning of the stream before I died, it could be life or death whether you succeed in lighting that fire or not. So having your skill to start fires be up quite a bit is obviously very good. Is this the way I want to go? I don't think it is. No. If I get an axe, I can harvest these birch saplings. You have to dry them out, and then that's what you make arrow shafts out of. Rifle bullets. Great. For that rifle I don't currently have. Okay, so I went the wrong way here, so I've got to go back up this way. Make sure we grab all these sticks in case we have to make another fire. Well, I mean, I say in case. At some point we will have to make another fire. There should be rabbits in this area as well, apparently. Ooh, what have we got over here? Do I need to take a climbing rig with me? I might take one just in case. They're really heavy though. Nice. So I finally got a hatchet. So the hatchet means I can cut up like fallen logs and stuff that we find and then use those as firewood. So that's quite good. Rather than just picking up little sticks. And look, it's a deer that I have absolutely no way of interacting with. I can't just run at it with an axe. It'll run away. Understandably. However, now that I have an axe, I can now harvest these various different sapling things. Because this maple is this one, I think. Yeah, you can use this to make a bow. I have to use that and animal gut, which I obviously can't get any of just yet. Okay, so this way. I think you can use these things as like temporary bandages. Old man's beard. It's right here. Okay. This is basically the way I ended up going in my first game. I started in a different place, but I've kind of ended up on the route that I took in the previous save, the one that I died before the start of the stream. So I should roughly know like where I'm going now. It's a cave over here, which we could take shelter in, but I think considering the time of day, which is getting quite late, maybe I should stop here for now. I'm quite tired. Oh, yeah, a box. Nothing in it. And a second axe. Oh, there is some wood in here though.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, I think we're alright. He says random one-liners with like certain things that you can pick up as well. One of the funniest ones is when you find like stuff in a cupboard. One of the things that he can randomly say is, he'll be like, is it food? Or, and like the thing you pick up might just be very blatantly food. Like you open a cupboard and it's like a packet of crisps and he's like, is it food? Okay, I think I'm going to keep going, which is maybe a little bit risky, but we can at least cross another bridge up here and get to where we need to go. But yeah, how's everybody doing in the chat? How's your week going? It's a Wednesday. Yeah, someone put a wrench in the food. That's true. If he opened the cupboard and there was a wrench there, it's like, is this food or... That is a very, very specific Dead of Winter board game reference that, Oh, a hat!
End up being useful.
And some spray paint. Oh, I actually started with a hat and a scarf this time. So it's better wind chill, but not as hot. I know, who would do that? Who would put a wrench in the food and be the nefarious traitor? I wonder. That game was so funny. Sounds like me. Can I eat this? Just looking in cupboards for various things. Can I eat this? Right. Yeah, I want to harvest some of these along the way, just so at least when I first have the ability to make arrows, when I get to civilization I can. Got a bounce, so thanks for the stream. Hey, no worries, my dude. Take it easy. Thanks for coming out. Oh, 2 things of matches just on the floor. Okay. It's a horribly precarious bridge. And technically, if I allow myself to become disorientated, I could fall off through one of these gaps on the side and instantly die. Oh, more matches. A lot of people leaving matches by these like wooden bridges. That seems like a terrible idea. Okay. We're having fun checking out NTE, aka Anime GTA. I've seen people mention it by that name, but I had absolutely no idea what it was. Rabbits! Okay, so we've reached an abandoned old miners' camp. That's a building I can actually go in. So let's... Some deer over there. So let's loot this place.
What have we here?
Flare. Flares can be used to scare animals, which is good. Like if I get accosted by a wolf anytime soon while I don't have any weapons, I can light a flare. Emergency stim and a bandage. Wood. I don't have anything. I can't craft anything currently. Hey, Drace, how's it going? There's a dead body in here. Empty. Okay. Okay, so we've got a thing where we could start a fire. Some woodworking tools. It's for like crafting furniture and stuff, which I've actually never done, because again, that was in a more recent DLC since the last time I played it. Right, let's try and catch some rabbits. If you get too close, they run away, so that's a great start. Eventually, however, they will turn around. No! I did get the hang of this at one time, ages ago, but... Aha! Okay, well, we got one. Yeah, Weeb. Sorry, not Weeb. Bringer. Drace, how you guys doing today? Good, I hope. Enjoying your Wednesday. NTE is so fun. Had to break out of prison. Yeah, like I said, I heard a bunch of people mention it by name, but I didn't know what it was. I actually just assumed it was another, like, Hoyoverse gacha game, just from the people that I saw mentioning it. But... yeah, I didn't actually know anything about it until just now. Alright, let's check out this house. Actually, I know this house over here. There's a house up this way, which is not where I want to go, but I might as well go loot it first. Feather. It's very similar to a Hoyo game. Okay. Because, yeah, there's a house up here, but this is not the direction I want to go in. So, should go up here first and loot everything I can before it gets too dark. But yeah, I'm not even sure what like formats it's on or anything. Like I said, I had barely heard of it until now. Is it like a free game that then has paid stuff, or do you have to buy it? Oh, another flare. Let's go. Another hatchet. Let's go. I went from having no hatchets to having 3 hatchets in a very short space of time. Okay. Some soda, some broth.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Some salt. A lantern. Finally. It doesn't have a lot of gas in it though, unfortunately. But peaches, a marine flare. That's like a even better than normal flare. A cooking skillet. Yeah, tools that you can use to cook with are quite helpful. Bunch of potatoes. Cooking pot, that's useful. Some shoes. Oh, nice. That's a recipe. Got some more matches. Got some lantern fuel. There we go. A whetstone.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Sharpen our tools, which is really good. Yeah, there's a load of stuff in this house. It's awesome. Free to play, but with many microtransactions. Okay.
All I can think about is food.
All you can think about is food. Well, we'll get there. Nice. Okay.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Okay. So, I don't have any accelerant anymore. So, I've still only got a 60% chance to be able to start a fire. But yeah, JoJo posing is good. We like JoJo posing. Can we... Yeah, there we go.
Turned out pretty well.
Okay, so... Let's put our cooking skillet on here. What can I cook in here that I've got currently? I might as well cook a potato, I guess. And then let's get a bunch of water. Because, yeah, we have to melt snow. Yeah, once you have something
Not sure
cooking,
why I feel so tired.
you can click on it and like speed up time. So like it's basically like wait until this thing is ready, basically. Cook some tomato soup, and then we've got 54 minutes until that water is boiled to being drinkable, because basically you just melt snow and then boil it so you can actually drink it. So we'll just cook another. Imagine eating just a like completely plain plain baked potato. Just cook a potato and then just eat it. But we can't be choosy in this scenario.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, well, you're fine for now. But I can't see. I don't want to waste my lantern fuel, so I can do this. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we found a house we can sleep in, so we won't freeze to death, which is good. So... Oh yes, this is the other crazy thing that can happen in the game, and it's the reason why the story of the survival mode is why your plane crashed and why everything's gone crazy. is the aurora, aka like the northern lights. It makes like any electricity work. So if this house had like lights or a radio or something, like they would be on now. And it also makes wolves like more aggressive, so we've got to be careful. Yeah, I meant to do this as well. Harvest the rabbit that we caught. I should have done that while we had the fire on, because then I could have cooked it properly. Okay, so eat a bit, drink a bit, go back to sleep, because we still need to rest a bit more. It's still night time as well. Okay. I think I picked up everything that was of any major importance. At least for now. I did pick up that lantern fuel, so I can waste that, put that in here. Don't need that paint for now. Maybe I should just ditch this rope. I don't think I need it. It's very heavy. Hey, Rowdo, how's it going? Oh yeah, all these various things that I found. Any clothes that you don't need, because they weigh obviously a certain amount, you can either drop them or you can harvest them, so you can then use like the resources. Because like if I rip up this scarf, it gives me a piece of cloth, and then I can use cloth to repair the other stuff that I have. Although I don't have a sewing kit, so I actually currently can't repair anything. Oh boy. Okay. So I've got barely any food that's actually ready to eat. Most of the stuff is stuff that I have to cook, which is annoying. Okay. It sounds like it's quite windy outside, which is not ideal, but as long as I can see.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay, as long as we've got good vision, then it's fine. Yeah, I need to go check that other house. I didn't do that. I'm like basically over encumbered already. But yeah, all good over here, Rowdo. I hope you are doing well as well. Oh, look at that. It rebounded off the snowdrift. Oh no. No, my auto run made me run past it. Damn it. Yeah, shout out to the guy saying Goku won't easy A because he's a Saiyan Day unit. He was like, he'll easy A on Saiyan Day just like Majin Vegeta. And so then I replied saying, what about AGL Bardock and Int Broly? And somebody else also mentioned in a comment physical transforming Vegeta. So I'll be away a while. Raid my catch as you please. Oh yeah, so you can find little notes and stuff. So somewhere out there hidden in the map is like someone's like hidden lockbox that they've left somewhere. That note tells you like roughly on the map where it is.
I need to drop something.
And then if I can find it, it means I can then open it with that key that I just found, and it'll have hopefully useful stuff in it if I can find it. Beef jerky. That was me. Oh, a can opener. Yeah, because if you don't have a can opener, you can bash open cans. Beans! If you don't have a can opener, you can bash open cans, but you lose a certain percentage of the contents. Because you just have to, like, bash them open. Whereas if you have a can opener, you can open them properly.
That'll come in handy.
Some warm clothes. Good, good. Anything under the bed. Some more trousers and some extra socks. Oh, got lighter fluid up on the shelf as well. Help us light fires. Okay, that's a pretty good haul. I can never tell when someone is a new player and don't know, or if they just are. They're just people not thinking. Yeah, true. It is hard to know.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, no, we don't know if God Goku is getting an ECA. It's just, we just talked about it in the video yesterday. A lot of people think that he still will for, like, part 2, but... Well, not part 2, but in, like, the next week. Or even in part 2, I don't know. Yeah, that's the other thing. So everything has a condition, you can see, like a percentage. As food gets lower in the condition, and especially when the number turns yellow or red, then eating it can give you food poisoning. Which is not ideal. I'm trying to work out from the buildings if I'm going up this way. Is the way I need to go up here, or is it over here? No, it's definitely not down there. It's got to be this way. Yeah, there's a broken down house on the map. Okay. Right, I'm going the right way. At least for now. But yeah, we should get the data download tomorrow, which will at least give us the confirmation of the banner time and everything. Yes, the only bad thing about finding some good gear, like nice and early, is the fact that I am now fairly over-encumbered already. But that's fine. Although I say that, but at some point fairly soon I will get to the point where I have to climb down a rope. So you can't climb up or down ropes if you're over-encumbered. Yeah, exactly. There might not be a part 2. The next I Confess to You should be May the 31st. I mean, the problem is, because of the change of schedule that we've already had with Golden Week not happening, or at least these things that have kind of taken the place of Golden Week but at a slightly different time, like, even things like there being a Dokkan Fest at the end of May, like, might not be a thing now. Bones. When there's bones like that, it means that this could potentially be the spawn point for a bear. But I think fortunately, again, like when you start a new game, bears don't spawn for like a good few days, just so you have a chance to actually get started and start making your way in the world before you get immediately savaged to death by a bear. Couple of flares, alright.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, I need to start trying to drop off some stuff soon. Because also, the more you're carrying and the more over encumbered you are, the more your like energy goes down. was the other thing I found? Another hoodie. Yeah, exactly. You need to see something like the login duration and then have a slightly better idea of what's happening. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a little bit more info tomorrow, at least with the data download. So yeah, I need to check. I didn't update the schedule, but I'm just going to post about it in the Discord and on the community tab. But I did have it scheduled so there would be early stream tomorrow and no early stream Friday. So I'm going to change that so there's no early stream tomorrow and early stream Friday, because that's when the banner will come out. So, although I'm literally going to have like 150 stones, so I'm going to do a rotation for God Goku and then that's it. Because we went all in to get God Vegeta, which I do not regret because he's awesome. Right, so we got to go across this way. God, I move so slow. Yeah, Friday banner is also kind of weird. There's another climbing rope. They weigh 5 kg, and when you consider that the maximum amount I'm supposed to be able to carry comfortably is 30, oh, that's quite crazy. The No Stones gang. Hell yeah. Represent No Stones gang. I am carrying a lot of random shite. I probably don't need this. I don't need this yet. Yeah, exactly, because they're both Realm of Gods leads. You can literally just use physical UI Goku and then use them as a friend. So I just have to hope that people on my friends list pull them straight away, and then we can make videos using the friend. And then the private server will get updated, and then I can try them out on other team builds and stuff. So I'm not too fussed. Vegeta was the one I obviously really wanted because of the crossover stuff, but if we don't get these guys, I won't be too bothered. More rabbits. Come here. No. My stone as well. Where did it go? Oh, hello. That's a bow. No, it went off the cliff. And a fish. That's just a random fish.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Yes. The problem is I don't have any bows, I don't have any arrows that aren't broken. Yeah, so I can't actually use the bow, but hey, at least we've got one.
Can't feel my... It worked.
Right, well that'll get rid of some of my weight. In fact, let's go put the let's cook that rabbit meat while we can. Yeah, well, let's warm up that cup of coffee, why not? Coffee does give you a little bit of the, like, tiredness, like, thing back as well, which is good. Right, cook up some tasty rabbit. That's going to take like 2 hours to fully melt, so let's go over here. harvest ourselves some venison. It's mouldy, but we're going to cook it, so then it'll be fine. And every time we cook food and then eat it, we get our cooking skill increase. When you get cooking skill to max, you can't get food poisoning. And oh my god, the game becomes so much easier. Because like the longer you store food, its percentage will go down. So if you get a food item that gets to 0%, like eating it will basically guarantee to give you food poisoning. But when you get your cooking skill to full and you can't get food poisoning, it means you can just survive off of like a stash of old food and it can never give you food poisoning. Also, if you really have no other option, you can eat dog food. You can find dog food, but even dog food of like decent quality, which is a funny thing to say, but even dog food of like a decent quality is like very likely to give you food poisoning in this game. But once you get your cooking skill to level 3 and you to level 5 and you can't get food poisoning, then that's another thing you can do as like a backup. It's just like, well, guess I'm eating some dog food. Because it's like my favourite 0% quality dog food, but I'm immune to getting food poisoning, so it's fine. Okay, so we've still got 2 hours on the fire. It is getting dark though, so I don't know if I should sleep here for another 2 hours and carry on, or try and just go now. I think it's probably worth sleeping at least another hour, because if I put these potatoes down without the cooking apparatus, because having a pot or a skillet makes them cook faster, but if I just put them down by themselves, they take an hour. So then if I sleep for an hour, I can wake up, they'll be ready, and then I can go, I think. But hey, I'll say it every time until it finally happens. Maybe this time I'll finally get the new unit off the free tickets, eh? One day it's going to happen, right? One day, maybe? But yeah, I do really like the art style for the game. It's not like, you know, crazy graphics or anything, but it looks good. The cell shaded type thing. God. This always makes me feel slightly woozy. This is the bridge I wanted to go across, isn't it? I think so. So many matches. And I'm not complaining, because if you ever get stuck in a situation where you literally just cannot light a fire, then that's when you're at your most likely of like, well, I'm probably going to die soon unless I can rectify this issue. But yeah, I'm still going through the stages of the crossover Easy A. I'm up to like 950 something now, so I'm almost at 999. I'll probably save the last couple of stages to do for a video, extra video for tomorrow, because I'll have the data down. Tomorrow is going to be the data download video, the summon or skip video, and then yeah, I'll do the stage 999 of the crossover Easy A. And then obviously Friday the new stuff comes out, so I'll be live. It should be good times. Right, this torch is about to go. Oh, not that one. Yeet! Since there's 2 banners and 7 tickets, you must choose where you'll use your tickets. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have God Goku than Beerus, just because, as much as Beerus might be slightly better, Goku's obviously usable on more teams, like with the Pure Saiyan allies and everything. So if I could only have one of the two, I would rather have Goku. Oh, excuse me. So I'll use the tickets on Goku's banner. Okay, so where am I? So I'm going over here now. Okay, so I'm here. I'm still quite over encumbered, but yeah, both of them look good, but they'll be back probably for GDC, which is obviously a celebration that you should be more ready to go, like, all in for. And yeah, with their leader skills, as we've already said, it's easy enough if you've got physical UI Goku, which I do, to just use them as a friend and test them out that way. So it will be our time with the free tickets. Haven't you gotten lucky with the free tickets in the past? I think I'm very much due a ticket W at this point. What is that? Oh, it's the root of this tree that's like falling over. Okay. Well, I would say, obviously, surviving the very beginning bit is the hardest part, which we've managed to do. So we're in good stead now for getting to where we need to go and getting the things we need, and then make our way back to civilization. And the EZA and Super EZA drop early next week. Yeah, I would imagine it would probably be banner comes out Friday, Twitter details are on Sunday, and then EZAs are on Tuesday. Hang on, is this... Last year, yes. This year, however. Well, for me, it's been literally never. So I'm really hoping that finally we'll get some recompense. Okay. Is it going to let me... There we go. Let you get back up here. But yeah, that Whis, hopefully the Whis gets more of a support passive that isn't reliant on Beerus, so you can just use him on the Realm of Gods team even without a Beerus. That would be good. That's my main sort of hope for that Whis EZA. Because we got the floating blue Vegeta, but he really wants there to be a full superclass ally rotation, which then makes using Ultra Super Villain Vegeta slightly more awkward, which obviously we don't want, because we want to use Ultra Super Villain Vegeta because he's a goat. So climb up here. Okay, so where am I now? Here. Okay, so I'm not super far away from where I'm aiming to get to. But yeah, if the ticket luck comes in clutch, then obviously I'll just get... Oh, like, because I'll use them on Goku's banner. If the ticket luck comes in clutch, then I'll get Goku, and then obviously I'll just do my 150 stones on the Beerus banner. Because, I mean, that would be insane. That would be like the perfect RNG world, is pull Goku off the free tickets and then get Beerus in the first, like, 150 rotation. I'd be pretty happy with that. Oh, what's this? A hidden cache.
This'll come in handy.
Ooh, ski gloves, jeans, energy bar, wooden sweater, a bunch of flares. Hell yeah. Okay, it's starting to get dark, so maybe we should take shelter in this, like, under little sort of mini cave.
Getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter. This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah. Stop whining. Stop whining. Come on. Stop whining. I really do think he'll get Beerus-specific support as well.
Come on.
That way this easy easier. Because he's already got Beerus-specific support. Because he's got, like, when there's a Beerus, all allies get this. So I think he'll probably still have something like that. But I want him to also have just general all allies support as well. Otherwise I will be quite disappointed. Okay, anything we can cook for now? I suppose we've still got potatoes. Beans. Let's cook up some beans. Dusty pork and beans. Let's go. I mean, like in... Oh, right. Yeah, so like... On the rotation. Yeah, so just part of his passive. Like... That would be cool. Read my sewing book for an hour. Okay. And now we sleep. Hey, Mega Nice, how's it going? Summoned by the beans. God. Maybe we should stay here a bit longer. The weather outside is horrendous. And it still is. Oh, God. Right, well, while the fire is going, I can just read my book a bit more. Okay, the wind seems to have died down. But it's still dark. Let's read it for another hour, screw it. Okay. It's cold out, which is not good. Summon 4. I'm gonna go for. I'd go for God Goku first. If I only get one of the two, I'd rather it be God Goku. I don't have many stones though, so as I did go all in for Ultra Super Villain Vegeta, but I'm okay with that. If I just pull Vegeta, if I pull one of them or don't pull either of them, it's not the end of the world. Ooh, more rifle bullets for a rifle I don't have yet. I'll take it. I don't like how cold it is now. Pajama Beerus could super easy A as well. Maybe. I feel like that maybe they'll save him for the... when they bring out the... when the, like, remaster stuff comes out. I really do feel like this celebration, like, overall, not to say, like, that it'll be bad, but I feel like this celebration overall is going to be kind of lackluster. Because I feel like they won't drop all of the Dragon Ball Super Beerus stuff they possibly could, like all the Battle of Gods stuff they possibly could. Like that, for example. And then save
Looks
that
like I
for when it
survived
comes
another
out.
night.
Another flare. I've got like 50 million flares. Coal. Can use that in a fire. Wow, it's so cold outside that it's still cold in this cave, which is usually not what happens. Almost like they should have chosen something else. I know, right? It's just weird. I don't understand the
Come on.
the timing of having Battle of Gods stuff now. Even if they didn't know about the remake thing, it's like change tactics, I guess. I don't know. Seems odd to me. But yeah, hopefully Physical God Goku can easy A, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. Come on, fire, 60% chance, let's go. Hell yeah.
That did it.
That did it. Let's chuck that coal on there. Harvest that broken arrow, so now I have an arrowhead and some feathers for when I'm ready to start making my own ones. Yeah, I probably don't need 10 flares at this point, if I'm being honest. Okay, so let's harvest that. I still don't have a sewing kit, so that'll be better once it's repaired, so I should just keep hold of it, really. Well, those are better. Most likely we're not getting a part 2 Allah. I don't think so. I'm just not I'm not sure. It kind of just depends on what else is going to be included in the celebration, I guess. Because, yeah, unfortunately, it could very much be the case that there isn't a part 2 Allah. And I say unfortunately, I guess I don't even know whether that would be good or bad. Oh, why do I feel like I was meant to have a rope? This bit. Although actually I think I can get one from slightly further. Yeah, okay, I can get one from further on if there isn't one here. Because yeah, I'm almost at where I need to be. I need to be down there. And go into the mine that's down there. Oh, some accelerant. We take those. Yeah, I think it's that rock there that I would attach the rope to. But there is no thing here. So I have to go this way. And even though it'll be heavy to carry, I'm only going to be carrying it momentarily. Don't we lose that on a carnival? I mean, that's the thing. I feel like Vegeta takes the place of what would have been the Part 2 LR for Golden Week. So we're getting Beerus and Goku as what would have been the Dual Dokkan Fest. Vegeta came early, but is what would have been the Part 2 LR. And then Vegeta had the 2 banner units, which is why Goku and Beerus don't have a banner unit. So really, it all ends up being the same. A Dual Dokkan Fest, 2 banner units, and an LR. We just kind of got them in like a weird order. That's what I think anyway. So yeah, I guess it just depends how it plays out now. Alright, so just make our way back, use the rope that we just picked up, climb down the mountain to the mining camp, and then I'm at where I need to be. And it's only taken... Wow, how long did it take me to die the first time? It was probably about 25 minutes, so it's taken me, what, an hour and 20 minutes from starting a new game to get to like the first bit that I need to get to in order to be set up for the playthrough. I say the playthrough. I mean, it's one of those things again. It's just, you're just trying to survive for as long as possible. Going the wrong way. I mean, if we get a Part 2 LR and it's a standalone Whis, that would actually be kind of awesome. But also weird, because then the STR one, PZAing, it's just another one of those, like, we brought out a new unit and then gave you another unit with the same name, like, thing. Well, I'm going to be over encumbered, aren't I? I need to get rid of 2 kg worth of stuff. I mean, realistically, I don't need to have 50 million flares. I also don't really need bullets this early. I also don't need woodworking tools. They're just to create furniture, which I'm probably never going to do. Yeah, running the Goku and the Vegeta on the same team when they're from that Xenoverse what if, like, same sort of scenario is really cool. Yeah, I saw your post in the Discord. That's quite cool. Golden Week has had a revival unit since 23rd World Tournament Goku. Well, hey, at least they're still using the mechanic, right? That's the good thing. They haven't just forgotten about it and not done a character. Like, when was the last time we got a character with a domain? And obviously most of them have been extreme, so... Oh, I don't have any stones. I'll throw at those rabbits. Okay. Let's go with the mining camp. Great, that was empty. Good. Into the mine we go. Okay. Back to being over encumbered again, which is fun. I really need to find a sewing kit so I can get rid of some of these random bits of clothing that I've picked up that I just want to destroy and then use as repair fodder. You get wet feet as well, which makes me cold. But there's no other way to get
I'm not sure I can
here.
carry much more.
Okay, well we made it to where we wanted to go. That's what I was saying before, like if you want to have a really good playthrough of the survival mode, even though the first part is tough because you've got no resources or anything, starting in this difficult area and actually managing to get to this mine is what we want to do. Oh, flare. Because then we get our technical backpack and the crampons.
I could use this.
Still no sewing kit though.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Don't worry, buddy, we're almost there.
What have we here?
2 rifle bullets. Wonderful. Okay. Goku got the best outcome. We're supposed to revive. Yeah. Yeah, at least they did his revive thing, like, properly. Okay, so we got... Oh, lantern fuel. And I very much
Cooking
need
with
that.
gas.
I don't think refueling it while it's on is particularly safe, but... Hello, yes, Sharky, you should have been here at the beginning, right? So I sent you the picture, of course. I had my Pleasant Valley farm all set up and everything, and then whilst I was off exploring a different part of Pleasant Valley, literally like 10 minutes before the stream, I got killed by a cougar. So in this playthrough, I have turned the cougar thing off. Right, so I've got the technical backpack. That's the whole thing I came here for, basically. So let's light a fire here. But yeah, long dog for the win. But yeah, Sharky and I, aka System Again, have just been playing this game on and off for years. Obviously it's not co-op, but we just both enjoy playing it. I've not seen one yet. It's brutal. It kept running at me and I kept hitting it with an arrow, but it still like runs into you. So it knocks you over and you drop your bow, but you lose a little bit of health. And after it did that like 5 times and it had like 5 arrows sticking out of it, it still wasn't dead, and that was enough for it to kill me. So that wasn't fun. Okay, I have some more beans. I shouldn't have put the beans in there because you can do water in there. Huh?
Something's got to go.
Actually, wait, no, let's not do that now. Start reading this. This is a 10-hour book. I can start reading this till I get a bit more hungry.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Nah, you'll be fine. How much fire time do I have left? 2 hours. Yeah, so if I read this for another hour... then cook some soup. I do miss playing it side by side. Yeah, that was fun. It was fun. Back in my old flat when I lived by myself, I had 2 TVs, like side by side, so I could play my Xbox and watch something at the same time. And so when Sister Ningen would come over, she would bring her Xbox with her, plug it into my other TV, and then we could just both sit and play our own games of this, like side by side, while chatting and whatnot. Because it is just a single player game, but it's super fun. Right, sleep for 6 hours. Okay, so hungry and thirsty, which is understandable. Eat a 44% conditioned tin of beans, tin of sardines. I like the extra stuff they've added, because it's quite easy to find things like flour and cooking oil and stuff like that. So I made some like rabbit pie in my other game. Long Dark 2 is co-op. Hey, let's go. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Long Dark 2 comes out, I think it's this year. So that's one of the other reasons why I kind of had the bug to play it again, because I will definitely want to play the second one when it comes out. But yeah, the rabbit pie gives you the, what is it? Rabbit pie gives you a buff, which I've not seen before in any other items, where it like increases your carry capacity. I think it's only by like 3 kilograms. But like while it's active, it increases your carry weight thing. And the rabbit stew that you can make gives you the same effect that the herbal tea has, where you get improved sleep. Which is pretty cool. Okay, I definitely don't need all of... Every time you open a can of something, you get the cans. And obviously, you want to have a can or two so you can occasionally use them for, like, boiling water in and stuff. But I don't want to have too many of them carrying around with me for no reason. God. Are they better? No, they're way worse. The annoying thing is I haven't found a sewing kit yet, so I can't, even though I'm finding like spare clothes I can get rid of, I haven't found anything to repair my clothes yet. Drop these, I've got plenty of spare cloth now. Yeah, see, they're not as good. There's no point keeping hold of them either. Okay. Okay, I've dropped a bit of stuff. You can use a fishing hook and line. You can, but I don't have one, unfortunately. Okay. Actually, I might as well sleep again while I'm here. Just recharge my... I'm now well fed, which increases my carrying thing, so that's good that I slept. Because, yeah, you're well fed. You can only do it when you're a couple of days into the game, but once you've been not starving for like 3 days, you get the well fed buff. So now you see at the top left, with my maximum carrying capacity, now that I have the technical backpack and I'm well fed, it's now 40 kg. And that's why we do this like starting strat, because now I can go off into the world and start the game like proper, and I have an extra 10% kilogram carrying weight, and I have the crampons, which means I can climb ropes easier. So now we just got to make our way through this cave. Okay, so now we're at the bit, funnily enough, that we were at when I died in that first playthrough. It's super cold and windy, my favourite. But we're not over encumbered anymore because we have so much extra carrying capacity. We have the crampons, so now we can just very easily climb down this rope. Basically using up like no stamina. Just grab this firewood. Hello? God, this is a nightmare. Look at this. Okay, so we've got to get to rope down here. Oh nice, that's actually there this time. Maybe I should just stop for a minute. Well, how am I not protected from the wind here?
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
We're on it, buddy, don't worry. Gonna use the accelerant so that we get it guaranteed.
Did it?
So it's good to use the accelerant early on when your violating skill is low, because then that helps. Cook some peaches. Eating something hot keeps you warm for a while as well. There we go. Now that horrible wind has stopped. As we just hid under a thing and read our book for a little bit. We can reheat what's left of our peaches that we didn't finish eating. And then eat them. Okay. So then I climb down the rope and that puts me there. Okay. So I know where I need to go, basically. Oh shit. Yeah. I don't have any weapons. I do have a flare. I think. Did I pick another one up? I think so. Back! Back, foul beast! Shit! Run away! You leave me alone. Crap! There's a dead body over here, essentially. Stupid wolves. He's coming for my delicious flesh.
Should be good.
Nuts and stuff. Okay, back we go. Bloody wolves. Oh no, our flare's about to run out. I don't know where the wolf is. Ah! He's right there. This is my last flare, so I just realised the blue ones I think are better because they even work on bears, but they don't last as long. I got them confused. The blue one actually lasts less time than the red one. So now I just need to keep the red flare out and hopefully I should be okay. I hope. He's following me. He has the scent of my blood. Leave me alone. Just gotta get a move on. Oh yeah, Sharky, do you remember the, because I actually had done it in my other game, but I guess it doesn't matter because I died, but what does repairing the radar station things do? You know, when you have to get like the wires and the battery and the fuses and all that, because I repaired the one that's up on the mountain overlook, like above where the farmhouse is, but I can't remember what it actually does. Stupid log. Okay, I think it stopped following me. But I don't think you can extinguish and then reuse the flares, so... Oh, piss. Is that another one? Oh, go away! Fucking wolves. During an aurora, you get coordinates to a bunker with goodies and secret lore. Oh, man. Boy, if you're by one of the towers. Fucking wolves, dude. Leave me alone. I'm not 100% sure I'm going the right way. I'm like 95% sure I'm going the right way, but... Yes? Fair. Yeah, I couldn't remember either, so... What kind of plants are these? That'll help me know where I am. Oh, they're not actually a plant for anything, it's just scrub brush. I think I'm going the right way, but... I am being stalked by a wolf, so I'm very much hoping I'm going the right way. Oh wow, okay. Bruh, go away. Is this the right way? I think so. Oh, you fucking kidding me? There's another wolf ahead and my flare's not got long left. No, not like this! Not after we got through this whole first bit. Go away! Ah! I'm not going to have long for this world at this point. Uh-oh. I need to get to the bit where it comes up saying I'm a pillar's footrest. Okay. Run! Well, that's me screwed. Unless this is the cave where I spawned. It is! Go, go, go! Oh. Oh yeah, throw the flare at the wolf before it runs out. Yeah, I forget that's the thing. Yeah, I just bombed it instead. Okay, so now we got to get through this cave, and then we get to the next area called Timberwolf Mountain, which is another horrible area. But once we get through there, which I'll try not to stick around for too long, once we get through there, we'll get to Pleasant Valley, which is a hilariously named location because the weather there is usually terrible. So we can go that way. I think this is a dead end, but there is some stuff. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Thank goodness.
Hello, pistol, in case we come across more wolves. Pistol is also terrible and really hard to use, but I don't need a second bedroll because I didn't stupidly leave mine anyway, did I? No, good. Oh yeah, the guy fought this wolf and they both ended up dying. That's why there's revolver shell casings here. So we can harvest some wolf meat. Ooh, also got some condensed milk. Another cooking pot, some more pistol bullets. Hell yeah, let's go. Spelunker's lantern, I've never seen that. Rigged for fuel efficiency, so that's better than this one, I guess.
Any of this gear.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Huh. It's also got a lot more fuel in it. Hell yeah. Okay, so we've got to try and get through this cave. Should be this way. Because yeah, this is the other side of the bit where the wolf like faced the guy through there. So then it should just be this way. Roof. Random dead rabbit.
I think I can use this.
I'll take it, why not? Those 3 marks that have appeared at the top of the screen means I now have a very strong like animal scent around me, which means I'll be more likely to lure in like wolves and bears and stuff. So if you're carrying like meat or carcasses, it's not actually usually a good thing, but obviously we, you know, want to pick them up for the food purposes and stuff. Oh nice, it's the way out, so I don't need to see anymore. Because I can just aim for the light. It's still the middle of the day, okay. So now I need to get the Timberwolf Mountain map up.
Too heavy.
Okay, so Timberwolf Mountain. Oh God, and where have I come in? It's like all the way up here, I think. No, it's not there. Is it there? No, it's caved Ash Canyon. Oh God. Okay, yeah, so I need to basically turn left and just go all the way down. Oh, I now have a gun, but look how bad I am at using it. The sway isn't actually that bad, but yeah, I have no skill with this weapon whatsoever. So obviously, oh wait, I'm gonna need to sleep to climb down that rope. Yeah, I've got like a no. Ah! Already?
Close my eyes.
Piss. Go back to the cave. Yeah, I've got like no energy, so I need to sleep in the cave. And that will also stop me from being attacked by a wolf. Okay. Hello? Bedroll? Space? Somewhere? Okay. Okay. So... let's eat this. Drink this. Drink some water.
I might have to drop some gear.
Actually, yeah, I might as well harvest the meat from this. Which I can do in the dark, apparently. The long dark. Alright, so harvest all that. Let's go to sleep. I'm coming from Ash Canyon. I haven't played it for a few years, so I'm starting off with my like strat that I sort of figured out the last time I played it, which is I purposely started in Ash Canyon, managed to brave the elements long enough to get to the gold mine, so I've got the technical backpack and the crampons, and now I'm just working my way back. So I'm going to try and get through Timberwolf Mountain as quickly as possible to get to Pleasant Valley. And then I'll set up home base at the Pleasant Valley farmhouse and just start building up resources and stuff there. Once I'm comfortable there and have a bunch of stuff built up, then I'll probably venture back to Timberwolf Mountain to get bits and pieces, but it depends. Depends how quickly I can get through here, but... Yeah, we're coming from there now. Okay, well, I don't want to eat raw meat because that can kill me. Well, I say kill me, but give me food poisoning. Okay. Did I pick up the bedroll? Yeah, okay, good. I've gotten used to like autopilot, like actually just picking it up. Also, it's now so dark I can't see the entrance. It's the only problem with being stuck in the middle of nowhere and then sleeping at a weird time of the day, is that now I'm fully rested, but it's nighttime. I don't really want to be out and like
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
wandering around at night, but I kind of have no choice. Because, yeah, I need to just go left and go all the way down as far as I can go. Yeah, the number of times, like, because I've played it, technically I've played this game pretty much since it came out. But it'd be one of those, like, oh, piss. It'd be one of those, like, every now and then I would play it. I really don't want to do that out here. Maybe I should just drop it. It's only a little bit of lighter fluid. And I don't really need 4 axes. Right. But yeah, the number of times I've done that before, where it's like you wake up some... Is that a wolf? Are you fucking kidding me? There's a wolf at the bottom of the rope that I need to climb down. Bruh. Oh, man. This game is just straight up trolling me now. I'm not really sure what I should do now. Because I need to go this way, ideally. Where else could I go? Like the main way I need to go. I don't want to go the long way all the way round. Ah. Nowhere is safe, exactly. Can I, like, climb down and just, like, fire a warning shot? No, because it's right there. Like, am I even going to get a chance? Get off me! You bastard! Did I drop my gun? I don't think so. Okay, good. Fucking wolf. Bandage for my wound. Antiseptic for the wound as well. Oh, fuck off. It's the same one. He's had a taste of my blood. Go away. Oh, he's gonna keep coming for me. Oh my god. But yeah, shout out to Turkey Steam for subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh my god. Bro. I missed. Fuck. Okay. I did actually hit it at some point then, because by attempting to fight it off then, I managed to kill it, but it fucking bit me again. Okay, and I also have pain. I think I am holding meat, actually, yeah. Yeah, I think I am. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm carrying... Oh yeah, I'm carrying rabbit meat and... Oh god, I've got wolf meat. And I've got cooked venison. I'm meated up to the gills. Okay, I don't have a lot of... Do I have a lot of fire starting things? Apart from matches, not really. Well, I do. I could just start a fire, I guess. Oh, I don't have any... Oh, fuck's sake. I don't have any tinder, nor do I have anything I can make tinder with. Great. Oh, so yeah, the thing I said before about, like, if you get into a situation where you can't actually make a fire, then you could potentially be in trouble. That is the situation I am now in. So now I need to find some sticks. Because you can make sticks into tinder, at least. But now I've got to find some. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm a stinky boy carrying all this meat. There's another dead moose. Is that a scrub brush or is that just a normal bush? Damn. That would have given me some sticks. Okay, well, I guess I just have to keep going now and hope for the best. Yeah, to be fair, I was wondering why he kept coming back, but now we know. I should try and cook and eat some of this meat as quickly as possible. I need some sticks. Not the big... I don't need the big tree thing. I need one of the little ones. Okay, there's some rabbits. I'm not going to waste pistol bullets on them. There's those birds, I forget what they're called. Begins with P. Is that a stick? It is! Okay. So let's go up here into like a little bit of cover. Just get one lit straight away. As I was saying, like, it's good to use the accelerant early when you really need to, like, make a fire and you know you've got, like, your fire lighting skill is low. Because once you're at a point later on where your fire lighting skill is high, then you don't need to worry about it. But once you get your fire starting skill to level 3, you don't actually even need to use tinder anymore. So that's, like, makes it even easier. But for now, we have to try and take every advantage we can get. So I'll eat this. I'm not sure if the meat like smells any more or less if it's cooked. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I might as well cook it because then at least I can eat it if I need to. Whereas if I'm just carrying raw meat around with me, I can't do anything with it. Plus all of this is putting up my cooking skill as well. Won't burn if it's left cooking for an extra 20 minutes. It does smell less when cooked, okay. I thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, so I've got nothing else I need to cook right now. Eat a bit of that. Drink some of this. Off we go. Still gets attention, yeah. Yeah, it can still smell, it can still draw them in, but not, hopefully not by as much. Okay, so now we just gotta keep heading down. I will come across another cave. Unless I've gone past it already. It's hard to tell when it was still so dark. But I basically just need to stick to this edge and just keep following the mountainside. Oh, I should have made the, I should have done the mushroom tea while I was at the fire. Recovered some of my condition. Okay, yeah, I think I have gone down past the cave, but that's good because it means I'm close to where I want to be. Across this precarious log. Don't fall down there and die.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Hell yeah, we did. Okay, so now that I've gone past here, I could go this way. I don't know what Echo Peak West is, but there's apparently some loot there. So if I stick to this right side, I don't really want to be in Timberwolf Mountain longer than I absolutely need to, but I can get some potentially interesting loot. It's not there. I'll go around a little bit first. That's the thing with using the maps, you've got to just keep your eye out for certain landmarks. Like I know there's a... When I find like some of those mushrooms, I'll know I'm nearly there. Oh yeah, and these things were along the way as well, the burdock root things. Yeah, I don't think I did this before when I came through here the first time. Yeah, there's the mushroom things. So it should be just past here. And then to the right. Go up here. Takes us to Echo Peak West, where there should be some stuff and things. Also, it's hard to not to sometimes because you get impatient, but so you should really sprint like as little as possible because There's no point like making yourself extra tired and like using up more stamina when you don't actually need to. But sometimes you just get impatient and you want to get where you're going. Don't tell me none of the stuff actually spawned. And there's nothing here. Okay, there's the burbs. Oh, there is a cave. Oh no, it's not. It's just like a little inlet. Because, yeah, there's a possibility for a dead body and another gun to spawn here, but it doesn't seem like it has. Meaning there's not much here for me, really, unfortunately. So... get him. I've not actually tried. Can you hit them with the rocks? I assume you probably can. Okay, so... back down here we go. I'm getting tired again already. That's because I'm carrying so much stuff. So, the wing of the crashed plane is down this way. And get snow chickens with rocks. And pelt them mid-air. I didn't... oh, fuck. Not again. Okay, there's the wing. Bloody wolves, man. I mean, I know I've still got meat on me, but like, bruh. Leave me alone. Is there going to be a hacksaw here for me to open one of these things? No, of course not. Because you need a hacksaw to open these. I mean, there could be if I smash up these, I guess. Get out of here! Just to scare him off and hope he don't come back. See, there's a possibility, but it's not necessarily, like, super likely. There's a possibility if I break down this crate, I can get one. Because, yeah, I can't open these loose cargo containers without a hacksaw, which I don't have. So, I mean, I could start a fire here.
Can't feel my hands.
Yeah. I need accelerate now, though, so we're relying on the 60% chance here, boys. Because wolves won't attack you, like, if you're out of fire as well. The fire, like, keeps them at bay. Alright, so now I can stand here next to the fire, smash this up, piss. Well, there we go. There was no hacksaw. But we can throw some wood on the fire. Did I have anything else that needed cooking? Not really. Is it worth? Maybe. The answer was no. No, twas not. Okay, it's the middle of the day. I'm quite tired, but because I've made a fire, I could probably just like chuck this down here. I don't know, this feels really dangerous. Eat as much of my meat as possible so I don't have loads of meat on me. But I think because I'm next to the fire, I think I should be fine. If I wake up being attacked by a wolf, then I wake up being attacked by a wolf. Yeah, I know there's a hacksaw at the lake cabin. I think there was when I went there in my previous game, but I'm not sure if I want to go there. Because I'm at the wing. I mean, I guess I do kind of have to go past there to get to the exit, so I might as well go there. The problem is the lake cabin isn't properly protected because it's got a hole in the roof. So if it's cold outside, unless you have a fire going, like, you'll be cold inside the building, which is really annoying. Sleep for the duration of the fire. I hope it doesn't get worse. Right, so wing and the two things. So I need to go this way. Yeah, because this is what I did in my first game, the one that I died before the stream started, the one I'd sent you the picture of my farmhouse. This is basically exactly what I did. Left Ash Canyon, came down that far left side all the way down to the wing, checked those things, and then went to the lake cabin. And then I actually, I tried to survive there for like a couple of days before leaving, and it was actually somewhat of a struggle because you don't have, if it's cold outside, you can't even sleep in the bed because it's so cold. So plus, it doesn't help that the lake is often prowled by wolves and there's sometimes a bear nearby. And because it's often so cold, it's like if you don't have any wood to light a fire, you have to go outside to look for wood and potentially chop wood, but it's also freezing, so you can't stand around chopping up the big, cedar, boughs because it's so cold. If you stand outside and chop for 45 minutes, you start freezing to death. That's why this strat is high risk, high reward, because you basically end up having to start off in two of the worst areas in the game, but then you get a nice little setup for it because you have the technical backpack and the crampons. Oh look, a bear! The bear's over there! God. Jesus. Am I not going the right way towards the lake? Is this not the right way towards the lake? I thought it was. The lake is where I had the timber wolf of. Oh God. Okay, good. And I've got the crampons on, so I don't have to worry about spraining my ankle going down this thing. Okay. I don't see any wolves out here on the lake now, which is good. Check the fishing hut first for any other loot. Crystal Lake. I wonder if they deliberately named it that after Friday the 13th or not. Okay, so we got some beef jerky. We got some more matches. We got a scrawled message. Have to make to the canyon before dark. The howling went all night. Yeah, there'll be them wolves, all right. Piece of charcoal. Gee, thanks. I mean, I could come if I stay at the house for a while. I could come here and like fish a little bit. I still haven't found a sewing kit. I really hope there's one at the house because I've got loads of cloth. Oh, what's this? A gunsmithing book. Okay, can read that whenever I'm bored or cooking or doing something. It's one of the things, the books, you've got to try and like maximize your time as much as possible. So like if you're cooking something that takes an hour, whilst you can click on that food item and press the button so it just skips forward time an hour until the food's ready, you need to try and like maximize time. So that's the best example, is if you're cooking something that takes an hour, that's why I always try and carry around one of those skill books with me that I still need to read. Because then, yeah, if I'm cooking something for an hour, I just read an hour of my book. And then I get the benefit as well as the, then I've cooked my thing. Yeah, see, watch how cold I'm going to get by chopping this for 45 minutes. Went all the way down to just that last quarter. But it means I have some extra wood, so now I can go in here and start a fire. We get to some semblance of safety. I mean, this doesn't count as a building in like you don't click on the door and then it loads into a new area. It just, the door just opens and then you're in the house. There's a climbing rope. But yeah, it has a hole in the roof, so if it's particularly cold outside, then you'll still be cold inside. You do get a little bit of like warmth bonus, like in here. Useful. Yes, sewing kit. Let's go, and some beans. Warm space with some lantern fuel, can of drink, a pistol bullet. Corpse of computer found. These coordinates can't be a local. Pitiable. Oh, loads of wood.
Something's got to go.
Whetstone. Someone's journal page. Newsprint. Nothing in there. Another lantern. I can just break that down and get the free lantern fuel. Once we get a fire going. No hacksaw this time, though. That's a shame. Unless there's a firearm cleaning kit on the bed. There's some more matches and a flare shot. Oh, an arrow. Yes, I found that bow earlier. So now I actually have an arrow for my bow. Ski jacket. Another sewing kit. Oh, hell yeah. We got loads of shit now. Let's go. Alright. Start fire. Hell yeah. We move.
Come on.
Making the big boy plays now. Alright, so let's chuck a bunch of this on there. I'll keep a stick in case we need more tinder. But alright, so got ourselves a ski jacket. Now I think this jumper, once it's repaired, will be better than this jumper. So let's repair this. I should start cooking some water, actually. Yep, it is better. So we can... Gee, 45 minutes? Jesus. What? There's only one cooking spot. Oh, there you go. I was going to say. Okay. Harvest this bad boy. I do need to drink some water, though. So let's chug that. Eat our wolf meat. Okay, so we've still got 8 minutes, and then it'll still be another 50 minutes for the next stage. So that only takes 10 minutes to break down. And then we can repair that. 30 minutes. Minutes. What else can we do that will take 25 minutes? That takes 10. Break down the hat. Because that's the thing, if you break down all the clothes items you don't need, like carrying the bits of cloth way less than carrying the clothes. Okay, that takes 45 minutes. I can't do that yet. Okay, yeah, all of this stuff takes way too long to repair now, so... Might as well just wait the 10 minutes. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. So, what else do I need to do? We can... I don't know much about the Spelunker's lantern. I assume, because it says rigged for fuel efficiency, I assume it's just better in every way than... Although, see, this one says windproof storm lantern. This one doesn't. So because it's this one, I guess, by the name, this one's designed for, like, cave exploring. So does that mean it could go out in... Like, if I'm outside and it's windy? Have a look. I've actually never... Because, like, before... This is from one of the DLCs that must have came out, like, since I last played it. No, I like Vari. How's it going? How you doing? Mobile sites apply some warmth. It does not require much fire starter. The flame is... Oh, it is windproof, but unlike flares, it will not deter wolves. Okay. Interesting. So so it just is better than the storm lantern then, I guess. Oh, it has a less light radius and brightness. So, but I mean, I don't really care about that. I really only use the lantern to see when it's like pitch black, so... Break down this other lantern, because then it just gives me some extra fuel. Probably don't need all those axes, but... And all those whetstones. But hey. I'm more excited about the fact that I have an arrow. So now that I have an arrow, I can actually start, like I'm quite good at shooting wolves with the bow and arrow, if I do say so myself. So I don't have to worry too much about wolf attacks now.
I need to drop something.
Did I fully read that sewing book? Yeah. Chuck that on there. Okay, so... I've got my stuff down to a pretty good... Pair my socks. Okay. Okay, the fire's gone out, but fortunately it's not particularly cold in here. So, sleep for a bit. Quite windy outside. Hopefully it doesn't get too cold in here, because that will be potential undoing for me. It does seem like the wind has stopped though, so... Okay. Okay, I would say I'm in a pretty good spot now. I've got way too much stuff that I don't really need, but if I can carry it with me till I get to my eventual new home base, it means I'll have a lot of supplies that can then last me for a long time.
Too heavy.
Shame I didn't get a hacksaw though. Okay, so which way do I need to go from the house? It's behind the house. This way. Because once we get to the next bit, once we get to Pleasant Valley, I'm pretty much like, I don't want to say home free, but like, I very much know what I'm doing from that point onwards. So, I've made it through the initial struggle. And then the next long dark stream will be on Friday evening. We'll be back for some more. So this is going to be the landing gear bit up here, I think. If I've gone the right way. Still more wolves knocking about. Because eventually we just have to go left. Yeah, wolf better not come for me now. I'm decent. I'm decent with the bow. My bow skill is very low because I haven't actually used it. The other good thing about this is when if you craft arrows, it actually gives you, like, increases your archery skill. It's kind of cool. It means you can, like, level up your archery skill without even actually having to fire your bow and arrow. I try and use it to, like, pick off rabbits and stuff so that I can get extra archery skill while not being, like, under threat of death from a wolf. So yeah, we should just go this way. I think there's a bunker that you get to, like, right when you get into this next area as well. So it means I can climb down into there, save it up, and then we will be good to go for next time. Pleasant Valley map. Okay. Almost there. Almost home free. Safe and sound into the next area. Although these transition like area bits are annoyingly long sometimes. Right, well, there you go. Made very quick work of getting through Timberwolf Mountain, which is good. That place has lots of resources and stuff we could go back for later, especially considering there's a bit with like a crashed plane, and you have to climb all the way up a bunch of different mountain bits to get there. But once you get there, as long as you have a hacksaw and everything to open the different compartments, like, there's just so much stuff up there, like food, clothes, like there's too much stuff up there because you can't like there's so much stuff you can't actually get all of it and then come back down with it because there's so much of it that trying to pick it all up would over encumber you, and then obviously you wouldn't be able to climb any of the ropes. But you could basically, it's probably not like a thing that would be fun to watch, but like a strategy for surviving quite a long time in that area is that you just go up to the plane and you can just live in the plane for, like, in terms of in-game, like, multiple days, probably weeks even. You just live in the plane. And then once you've expended all the resources and stuff, then you just come back. That's what we will do at some point in this playthrough, but... What do you mean? 43? Okay. That's not too bad, but... Right, what can I afford to get rid of at this point? I'm carrying a lot of water, which water is good, but I can make it at, like, any opportunity, basically. I'm also carrying, like, 50 million matches.
Can't feel my feet.
And they don't weigh a lot, though, so... Yeah, I probably don't need 4 axes. Plus, I mean, at least I know they're there if I want to come back and get them at some point. Alright, so there should be here a couple of things we can just grab in here quickly. Oh, some more pistol bullets.
I can always use more food.
And then there should be up here. I don't know if it always spawns. Okay, yeah, there we go. The only annoying thing about coming into it this early in the game is there basically won't be any loot in here, but that's fine. It'll just be our little checkpoint for now. Prepper's abandoned cache. So yeah, there probably won't be a lot of good stuff in here because it's quite early in the game. In fact, I'm pretty sure in my last playthrough when I came through here, there was like basically nothing in here. One of the tools you can get as well that we don't have yet is a crowbar, and it allows you to open like locked lockers and locked car trunks when we come across cars like randomly. See, like I can't open this because I don't have a crowbar, so I'll have to come back Oh, there's a hacksaw finally. Another lantern that we can just break down for more fuel. Some charcoal. Well, great.
I might have to drop some gear.
I'm just going to search all the cabinets and then sleep so that it saves, and then we'll be ending up the stream here. But we will be playing again on Friday evening. Yeah, it's abandoned, so it's not loot heavy. But, I mean, there's still some okay stuff in here, so, you know. Plus, it's a good, like, checkpoint to stop at on our way. Like, we've just left Timberwolf Mountains, then we can come in here. It's a safe place, safe and warm place, most importantly, to sleep. So, okay. So let's get rid of this. Break it down so we can at least get the extra free fuel. And then eat some beef jerky. Yeah, exactly. It counts as an inside structure, so it's just warm enough to... we can stop off here and not have to worry about being outside in the cold. I don't want to sleep for too long because it's still quite early in the day, so I'm going to sleep for 2 hours. And then that saves our progress. And there we go. So that is going to be it for this evening's chill survival session of the Long Dark. Chill, excuse the pun, I guess. But yeah, I really like this game. It's a game that I can get lost in and play for hours. I wanted to test it out because, as I said before, we discussed it on a stream last week. I wasn't sure if this was necessarily the best stream game, because whilst it's a game that I find really fun to play, I don't know like how fun it is to watch. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let me know. If you watch the VOD, obviously leave a comment or anything like that. We'll try it out again on Friday and see what you guys think. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you are new, give a follow if you're on the Twitch side, all that good stuff. I don't know, is it in the YouTube one for the second channel about the Discord link in there? If you want to join the Discord and be part of my community. I don't think it is, but we should still have the command. So, but there you go. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it. We'll be back for more on Friday. So that is going to be it from me. Like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.